Hello and welcome to the 2019-2020 Honors Program for Franklin County Schools. This is not the normal way that we do this program, but we did want to take an opportunity to honor our Classified Employee of the Year, our Assistant Principal of the Year, and our Teacher of the Year, and we're happy you could join us for that. You may not be able to tell it, but we are actually standing in the entranceway of what will be our new early college high school campus for the 2020-21 school year. So we are really excited about that change, and we're glad you're with us today. I'm going to start by introducing Erica Shoulders-Royster. She is Franklin County Schools Principal of the Year, and she's going to do our first recognition. Thank you.
Good evening. I am honored to be presenting the Classified Employee of the Year. These are some of my favorite individuals I have the privilege to work with. Franklin County Schools classified employees are some of the hardest working individuals in our district. Classified employees help to make sure that our buses run, our students are fed, and they receive additional support so that they can be successful. For many of our students, these classified employees are the first adults our students see at the start of their school day, and the last face that they see as they step off the school bus at the end of the day. To be successful, classified employees must be caring, positive, flexible, and hardworking. Each year, our schools are asked to recognize one classified employee as their Classified Employees of the Year. Let's take a look at our school winners.
Lauren Hood, Bun Elementary School. Felicia Carter, principal at Bun Elementary, said Miss Hood is always willing to help students, teachers, or fellow instructional assistants. She is a great mentor for instructional assistants and helps others with their training. She is very supportive and always in good spirits. Mrs. Hood always has something to say that will make the day go by a little faster. She is pleasant to work with and makes the job fun. Congratulations, Mrs. Hood. Joyce Cook, Bun Middle School. Dr. Valentine, principal at Bun Middle, says Mrs. Cook is the type of employee who sees something that needs to be done and takes care of it. Mrs. Cook is wonderful with the children and they adore her. She is kind, compassionate, and patient with students. She has a vested interest in the students and the Bun Middle School community. You will see her at games and other school activities with students. She consistently volunteers to assist anyone with anything. Congratulations, Mrs. Cook. Karen Horton. Daniel Wright, principal at Bun High School, says that as secretary-treasurer, Mrs. Horton is a dedicated employee who takes her responsibilities seriously. Mrs. Horton does an excellent job in communicating with the school staff about everything from collecting and receiving money to fundraising procedures and placing orders for school supplies. She serves as an unofficial mentor to new staff, making sure they have all they need. Her hard work and dedication to the Bun High School community cannot be understated. Congratulations, Mrs. Horton. Brian Perry. Bart Elliott, principal at Cedar Creek Middle, says that as in-school intervention coordinator, Mr. Perry does his job with the utmost professionalism and efficiency. He balances supporting the students in his charge with a tough love approach that is extremely effective. Parents even request that their students spend time with him even when the child is not in trouble. He has been invaluable in building relationships in the community. Congratulations, Mr. Perry. Cynthia Orville. Meg Strong, Director of Child Nutrition, says that Cindy is one of the most passionate managers she has ever worked with. Cindy is motivated, dependable, inventive, and truly cares about her program and her school. She works through challenges and concerns and just keeps moving forward. She is also adaptable and willing to do the hard work. She is outgoing, helpful, and customer service is her number one priority. Overall, Cindy is honest, caring, and manages a wonderful program. Congratulations, Mrs. Orville. Donald Ward. Stephanie Brooks, principal at Edward Best Elementary School, said Mr. Ward works hard each day, making sure the classrooms and school grounds at Edward Best Elementary School are well taken care of. He always does his job with a smile. Mr. Ward also builds relationships with students who need extra encouragement. He is a bright spot in the building, and he is always willing to help out with whatever task is needed. Congratulations, Mr. Ward. Michelle Riley, Erica Shoulders-Royster, principal at Franklin County Early College, says she has worked with many cafeteria staff, but Miss Rowley stands out because of her patience, positivity, and passion for her work. Miss Rowley is often the highlight of our students' day, not simply because she provides a warm and loving meal, but because she demonstrates that she cares. She is kind, loving, caring, strong, hardworking, and always willing to help anyone in need. She sees the good in everyone and believes in their potential. Congratulations, Miss Riley. Jama Stallings, Quinley Coley, Chief of Finance for Franklin County Schools, says Miss Stallings is admired for her qualities of being honest and having strong moral principles, a true definition of integrity. Her accountability, determination, and adherence to policy and procedures would be appreciated by any place of employment. Jama is a product of the Franklin County Schools public education system, and her dedicated commitment to Franklin County Schools and our community is exhibited each day. Congratulations, Mrs. Stallings. Chris Kennedy, Jamie Wilkinson, principal at Franklinton Elementary School, says Mr. Kennedy promotes excellence with our after-school program and in the classroom at Franklinton Elementary School. His dedication and hard work seriously do not go unnoticed. Mr. Kennedy is truly appreciated because he willingly steps in when needed. Mr. Kennedy is eager to continue to grow as a professional, and we are fortunate to have him on our team. Congratulations, Mr. Kennedy. Wanda Oakley, David Averett, principal at Franklinton Middle School, says Miss Oakley is the first face seen and the first voice heard when you call or walk into Franklinton Middle School. She represents FMS as the kind and compassionate place that we strive to be. However, she is so much more than a front desk receptionist. She is the go-to person, the I'll take care of it person, the I'll go get them retriever, and the first responder. She is humble, patient, and kind. Congratulations, Miss Oakley. Antoine Hopkins. Dr. Russell Holloman, principal at Franklinton High School, says Antoine sees the needs that many people don't, and he has earned the respect of each and every teacher on our faculty. He is always willing to help and never backs down from a moment to serve the students and community of Franklinton High School. He goes out of his way to make sure that everyone is taken care of. Simply put by his fellow teachers, this man is incredible. Congratulations, Mr. Hopkins. Rosa Johnson, Jeannie Faulkner, principal at Laurel Mill Elementary School, said Miss Johnson is the Classified Employee of the Year at LMES because of her dedicated work ethic, compassionate heart, and attention to details. Mrs. Johnson has the kindest, most loving, and caring heart. She will do anything to help anyone who is in need. She loves her job, and it shows as she has served our community for 50 years. Congratulations, Mrs. Johnson. Joy Bass, Monica Hedden, principal at Long Mill Elementary School, says Mrs. Bass is a great employee because she always tries to help others. She is always available with a listening ear, and she is a problem solver. You can find her talking to others and taking a vested interest in them, whatever they have going on. She is great in her role as a data manager and bookkeeper because she can always be counted upon to make sure things are done right. She is much appreciated by the Long Mill family. Congratulations, Miss Bass. ReginaPrivet, Trinace Gilmore, principal at Lewisburg Elementary School, said there are not enough words to describe the wonderful nature of Miss ReginaPrivet. Since she has become our head custodian, I have received nothing but compliments about our building inside and out. Even contractors have sought me out or left me notes saying what a great job she has done with our school. A special thing about Mrs. Privet is her laugh. It is so infectious that if you hear it, you can't help but feel better. Congratulations, Mrs. Privet. Catherine Collins, Melissa Thomas, principal at Lewisburg High School, said Mrs. Collins does a great job of building relationships with all stakeholders. She does so by creating a warm and inviting environment in the guidance area. Mrs. Collins is often the first person that students and their families meet when coming to LHS. She strives to help meet the needs of each student and their family. Mrs. Collins is always willing to help when needed. She is a first responder and a valued member of our staff. Congratulations, Ms. Collins. June Lewis, Bradley Moss, Maintenance and Transportation Director, said June Lewis is someone who always has a smile on his face. Mr. Lewis never complains about anything, works hard, gets along with everyone, and will brighten up your day no matter what happens. He gives 110% with everything he does, and we always receive positive feedback from every school. He is very deserving of the chance to be Classified Employee of the Year. Congratulations, Mr. Lewis. Toni Elam, Wendy Edwards, EC Director with Franklin County Schools, says Toni Elam's homegrown knowledge about Franklin County is extremely valuable when serving our students. Ms. Elam has been with the EC department for more than 15 years. She works with the nurses, assists the McKinney-Vento coordinator, processes all purchases and billings, manages Medicaid, and keeps the barn running. Congratulations, Mrs. Elam. Andrea Roberts. Dominique Teasley, principal at Royal Elementary, says Miss Andrea Roberts is a true champion for students. Each day, she supports students to build resilience by teaching strategies to calm down, cope, and process difficult emotions. She looks beyond student behaviors and works to understand the feelings under the surface. She cares deeply while challenging students to reach their highest potential. Congratulations, Miss Roberts. Winston Curly. Sandra Askew, Director of Technology, says Winston Curly, aka Woody, is a very good person at heart. He cares about making sure the staff and students of Franklin County Schools have everything they need to make the daily processes of office and classrooms run smoothly. He loves to talk with teachers and students about what is going on in our schools. Woody is very well liked by his colleagues and is a real asset to the technology department of Franklin County Schools. Congratulations, Woody. Pat Jones. Eric Bethel, principal at Terrell Lane Middle School, says that simply put, Miss Jones is Terrell Lane Middle School. The hats she wears and all she does to make Terrell Lane run go well beyond her title of data manager and bookkeeper. She has been an integral part of the TLMS staff for years and continues to be someone staff, students, and parents can rely upon. Mrs. Jones embodies what we want our staff to do when it comes to building relationships. Congratulations, Miss Jones. Barbara Bartholomew. Bradley Moss, Maintenance and Transportation Director, says Barbara Bartholomew assumed the role of TIMS Coordinator about 1.5 years ago. With training, hard work, and dedication to FCS, she has become a leader for the Transportation Department. The routes change every day, so she never has a dull moment. Her PR skills also help when dealing with parent concerns and safety issues. Congratulations, Mrs. Bartholomew. Tirana Etheridge. Cleo Evans, Director of Alternative Learning, says Mr. Etheridge is a very dedicated and committed employee. He is an invaluable asset to the staff and students of Vine Academy. He has a very positive attitude about his job and works to hone his craft daily. Mr. Etheridge, or TJ as he is known, exemplifies the best qualities of data managers. Congratulations, Mr. Etheridge. Kenya Kearney. Frank Wiggins, principal at Youngsville Elementary School, says Mrs. Kearney is a superstar in the Youngsville Elementary universe. She is a valuable member of our team and well respected by our staff. She manages all of the challenges of the school office in a calm manner. She is organized and helpful to all. She handles finance responsibilities and keeps the principal informed on school needs. She is customer focused in all that she does. Congratulations, Mrs. Kearney.
Classified Employee of the Year for Franklin County Schools serves at Terrell Lane Middle School, Miss Pat Jones. Congratulations.
I am excited to be at Lewisburg Elementary School and joined today by Wanda Keith, our current Franklin County Schools Assistant Principal of the Year, and she has the privilege of announcing our new Assistant Principal of the Year. So I'm going to hand things over to her now.
Assistant principals are so important to the success of our schools. They do whatever needs to be done, whether it's greeting our buses in the mornings, meeting with students and dealing with behaviors that may keep them from being successful in the classroom, and dealing with stakeholders, teachers, and other personnel. It is my honor and pleasure to present Franklin County's 2019-2020 Assistant Principal of the Year, my friend and colleague, Ms. Katie Beer.
I'm so excited to be at Long Mill Elementary today to announce our new Teacher of the Year. And I am joined by Carol Forrest, the Franklin County Schools' current Teacher of the Year. She's also our Regional Teacher of the Year and a finalist for State Teacher of the Year. So we're proud of her accomplishment and we're excited to have her unveil our new Teacher of the Year for Franklin County Schools. Thanks.
Megan Davis. Felissa Carter, principal at Bun Elementary School, says Megan Davis is always willing to help students, teachers, and additional staff members. She is the 5th grade department's chair, and she is also a member of the school improvement team for this school year. She is one of the club sponsors for the soccer club. Mrs. Davis goes above and beyond for her students and the 5th grade team. Congratulations, Miss Davis. Joan Stone. Daniel Wright, principal at Bun High, says Mrs. Stone's love of science and children are both reflected in how she provides quality instruction at Bun High School. She works with community partners to bring science alive in the classroom. Mrs. Stone demonstrates the highest level of professional commitment and skill. The unique personal and professional qualities have enabled Mrs. Stone to lead her colleagues and students into a culture of cooperation and learning. Congratulations, Mrs. Stone. Madria Spivey. Dr. Valentine, principal at Bun Middle, says Miss Spivey treats each one of her students with great dignity and respect. She is helping create a positive environment that is child-oriented and focused on building positive self-esteem through high standards and well-designed instruction. She sets high expectations for all students, and they live up to those expectations. Congratulations, Miss Spivey. Erica Alston. Bart Elliott, principal at Cedar Creek Middle, says Miss Alston fosters relationships with students through her no-nonsense approach and her consistency. Her students know what is expected each and every day, and this creates a sense of trust and security. Miss Alston teaches with intention, purpose, and urgency. She does not waste a minute of instruction, and she demands excellence from herself and her students. Congratulations, Miss Alston. Kay Crickmore. Stephanie Brooks, principal at Edward Best Elementary, says Mrs. Crickmore goes above and beyond for the staff, students, and parents of Edward Best. She comes to work each day with a smile, positive attitude, and provides a nurturing environment for all of her students. She sees potential in every student and also makes sure to address their individual needs, ensuring academic improvement and growth. Congratulations, Miss Crickmore. Caitlin Jones. Erica Shoulders Royster, principal at Franklin County Early College, says Mrs. Jones pushes her students to learn more than just the content of math, but also the important life skills such as working in a team. Persistence and passion shine through in everything she does. She breaks down the content for her students and brings the curriculum to life. Mrs. Jones has distinguished herself as an amazing educator. Congratulations, Miss Jones. Jean Viva. Jamie Wilkerson, principal at Franklinton Elementary School, said Miss Viva served as one of the lead mentors for beginning teachers. Miss Viva is able to establish and maintain confidential relationships with staff. She also provided beginning teachers with behavior management strategies and instructional support to meet students' academic, social, and behavioral needs. Congratulations, Miss Viva. Jimmy Smith. David Averett, principal at Franklinton Middle, says when we talk about the Teacher of the Year at Franklinton Middle School, some might ask, what would motivate a person to drive 1 hour and 15 minutes to and from to teach middle school band in a small community school? I know the answer, Averett says, because I asked him. Mr. Jimmy Smith makes the trek each day because he loves the challenges, the relationships, and the opportunities at FMS. Congratulations, Mr. Smith. Sandra Wiggins. Dr. Russell Holloman, principal at Franklinton High, said Sandra is a veteran teacher with years of experience in the classroom, but she continually approaches every task and challenge with a personality and energy that is truly infectious. She is an example of leading by doing, and she is constantly looking for new and creative ways to engage her students. She builds strong relationships with her students and fellow teachers and has become a cornerstone of the Franklinton High School family. Congratulations, Mrs. Wiggins. Nicole Sheldon. Jeannie Faulkner, principal at Laurel Mill Elementary School, said Miss Sheldon is their Teacher of the Year because she does all the things in her classroom that teachers of this caliber do. She has high expectations with engaging lessons, and students love her class. What I think sets Miss Sheldon apart, Miss Faulkner said, is that she has such a loving heart, and parents have said that she makes each student feel that they matter. Congratulations, Miss Sheldon. Casey Preddy. Dr. Monica Hedden, principal at Long Mill Elementary, says Miss Preddy does a great job helping her students tap into their abilities. She gives them opportunities to be a part of the larger school environment by allowing them to take part in various projects, and she forms great relationships with them and their parents. She has also worked to create a classroom environment where students feel and know that they also have a Long Mill family. Congratulations, Miss Preddy. Kayla Huey. Ternace Gilmore, principal of Lewisburg Elementary School, said Miss Huey is a wonderful gift to the students and staff of their school. I remember the day she showed up at my school, Miss Gilmore said. She took the initiative to introduce herself to me, and she has never lost that ambition. She approaches everything with such enthusiasm and vigor, and has made Lewisburg Elementary School better. Congratulations, Miss Huey. Michael Sheldon. Melissa Thomas, principal at Lewisburg High, said Mr. Sheldon has been teaching for 14 years, all of which have been in Franklin County schools. Mr. Sheldon teaches earth science and truly enjoys working with students. One of his strengths is relationship building. He is able to build strong, trusting relationships with some of our toughest students. He is currently working toward his National Board certification. Congratulations, Mr. Sheldon. Alyssa Wiggins. Dominique Teasley, principal at Royal Elementary, said Miss Wiggins is a devoted and dedicated educator. As a kindergarten teacher, she prides herself in assisting students to begin their educational careers successfully. From partnering with families to informally mentoring beginning teachers, she truly leads in the profession and cares deeply about the entire school community. Miss Wiggins consistently meets the needs of her students. Congratulations, Miss Wiggins. Sarah Leonard. Eric Bethile, principal at Terrell Lane Middle, said there is not just one specific area in which Sarah Leonard excels. The combination of all she does with students, staff, administration, and parents has a direct impact on all aspects of the environment at Terrell Lane Middle School. There is no doubt that students are her primary focus, as she is always advocating for what is best for them and doing so in a manner that shows her passion. Congratulations, Miss Leonard. Katie Green. Frank Wiggins, principal at Youngsville Elementary School, said Mrs. Green is adored by her students and respected by our faculty. Mrs. Green is an enthusiastic, well-prepared team player at Youngsville Elementary. She is willing to go above and beyond. Her ability to connect with students is phenomenal. Her communication is amazing. Mrs. Green understands that each child is on a journey. She meets them where they are and moves them forward. Congratulations, Mrs. Green.
I am so glad to get to be with you tonight and honor our new Franklin County Schools Teacher of the Year. I'm excited to pass the baton on to our new Teacher of the Year and announce her as soon as I tell you all about this teacher and the teachers that she represents in our district. But first of all, I want to give a great big shout out to our Instructional Assistants of the Year also. You know what, teachers really need our instructional assistants. You make our lives easier, and you do so much for us that really lightens our load and lets us do the job that we have to do in the classroom every day. So congratulations also, Instructional Assistants of the Year. We are proud of you and we need you, and I just want you to know that we really value you. It has been such a privilege to represent Franklin County school teachers. I really feel like there are so many great educators in this district, and I am just the privileged one to be able to represent the many that are around me at Long Mill Elementary School and around the district as well. I want to say congratulations to all the three top finalists and all of our teachers of the year, because you have the qualities that have caused your colleagues in your building and the people in our district to help you become that teacher of the year. And so continue to do all the great things that you do. You are where you are because you are leaders. You are leaders with your classroom, leaders with your families, leaders with your colleagues, leaders in your building, and leaders in our district as well. I want to tell you who our Teachers of the Year represent and what they are. Our Teachers of the Year are the people who love teaching. They have loved it year in and year out, and they have a passion for helping children grow into great individuals. They are the people who go to sleep thinking about the kids in their classes, and they wake up thinking about the kids in their classes. And in between those going to sleep and waking up, we probably dream about the kids in our classes too. These are the teachers who love Mondays as much as Fridays. And I know that because I know the teachers who love Mondays as much as they love Fridays. We're glad to get back and do the work that we do that is so meaningful. These are the teachers who look for solutions. They do not see barriers for their children. They look for solutions, and they want to help kids get over the hurdles that kids have to get over. These are the teachers who do not blame parents for kids' failures, and they don't blame last year's teachers as well. They look at what is needed, and they plan for the instruction that will be purposeful and will help those children achieve what they need to achieve. These are the teachers who know that they will never be rich being a teacher, but neither will they ever be poor. They will be rich in memories, they will be rich in celebrations, they will be rich in friendships, and they will be rich in many ways that count really most of all. These are also the teachers who are always learning and always growing and always listening. And the reason that they are always growing is because they are learning and they are listening. And teachers who learn and listen really are those best teachers, and that is why you are all here tonight. Next year, we all have a very unique opportunity to lead in our buildings and with our colleagues. We're going to face a school year that has never been faced before. And we're going to have challenges that have never been faced before as well. And I just want to encourage all of you as Teachers of the Year to really step up and do the things that we need to do best for our students, for our families, for our colleagues, and for our teams. You're going to have opportunities next fall or in August to inspire others. And how do you inspire others? By the work that you do and the attitude that you have. You're going to have the opportunity to encourage others, because we might have brand new teachers coming in to step into a place where they have not taught in the classroom, and how in the world are they going to teach digitally and remotely? But encourage them and be partners with them. You're going to have a chance to collaborate with your teams, with your buildings, with teachers around you, and be that great leader to collaborate with them. You're going to have a chance to lead with your families and encourage them as we face an unknown fall ahead, some fears and other factors that we might not even know yet. So be positive. Don't step into anything that would create a negative energy around you. Be positive with the people that you are speaking to. Share what you have learned during this remote learning time. Share what you do that is success, makes you a success, that has been successful with your students. Share what works for you, and share what you hear from others that might be new to you. Fill the gaps. Fill the gaps with your parents, fill the gaps with your students. Students who have big gaps, never stop looking for them and working to find them and fill the gaps for them. Be open to new ideas, because for sure, you know, there's new technology coming down the pike this summer. It's a great opportunity for technology systems to be developing something for remote learning, and be open to new ideas, be open to new learning. Maybe we can get some of those digital learning CEUs that we really deserve, like 40 hours worth or so. Look for new partnerships in the community. Look for new partnerships with families, grandparents, extended family, maybe even daycare providers, so that we can make sure that students are really accessing and achieving what we hope that they will achieve. And then lead just by example, by being who you are, the reason that you are here to be Teacher of the Year. And at this time, it is my great privilege to introduce to you our new Teacher of the Year for Franklin County Schools. This is a teacher who has been teaching for 22 years. She's had experience in elementary and middle school and is the teacher at Bun Middle School. It is Madria Spivey. Congratulations, Madria. We're very proud of you and we're very happy to welcome you as Teacher of the Year, Franklin County Schools.